Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Cornelius Camp, a school counselor by day and a real estate agent by night. How many of you are renters out there? How many of you are renting apartments? Um, you kind of don't have the means to go into home ownership at the time, or you're trying to save up your money, or you might be trying to bounce back from some bad credit or anything like that. Well, today I am going to talk to you and give you some tips. Today is Tuesday Tips, hashtag Tuesday Tips. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how you can find the your next rental property, how it can be a lot cheaper than what you probably would expect for it to might be. Okay. One of the reasons that I got into real estate, well, I'm sorry, that's not true. When I was in real estate, one of the things that kind of intrigued me was the fact of the rental side of the business. And so I wanted to learn more about how is it that a real estate agent can be involved in the rental process. I've never rented that much in my life, but I was always under the impression that you as the tenant just would go out and find your own place. I didn't know that you would actually use the services of a realtor. So things like that was new to me. And so about a year ago, I got into the rental business, and I'm steadily learning how things operate and so forth, and the trends, the hot markets, hot times of year, the slow times and things like that. But in the past year, I have learned something that I'm going to help you, and that is going to be the best time where you can get the best rate to rent a property, rent your apartment, rent your townhome, your condo, and so forth. Okay, and again, these are for the tenants, and then also for the landlords. What you want to do, especially if you're in a major market, and especially if you're in a market around Midwest or the northeastern part of the world, or the United States rather, especially one of those markets where you get a lot of cold weather. Okay, your slowest times that you are going to be able to get an apartment, and also the times where you're going to pay the least amount, are going to be from December to March of the following year. Okay, you want to look for a place, and you want to try and rent a place between December and March of the following year. Like everything, there's a catch to it. During these months, you're not going to have very many options to choose from. The inventory is going to be low. A lot of people have already rented their places by then, so it's not going to be too many available options. You may have very slim pickings, and you might even feel like you're settling. However, if that does not bother you, and you feel like, well, I'm only going to be in this place for a year or maybe 2 years max, then go there. There are definitely still some great places out there between these months, but your options are going to be very, very limited. However, this is the reason why you will probably get a cheaper rate, a cheaper discount, I guess, so to speak, on the amount that you're going to pay for rent per month. Reasons why is because these people, the landlords who own these places, and the property management companies who have been hired by the landlord to manage their property, they don't want their property to go months, several months, without any tenants in it. You don't want it just sitting there. You want to continue to have that flow coming in and so forth. So they're just trying to get someone in there. If they get someone in there, then they may say, okay, well, we get them in there. They might like the place. They may renew the following year. Okay, so they're going to lower the price just to get more people to come. Because like I said, most of your properties are going to be rented before October. Okay, so when it gets around December, January, February, not too many people are looking. Again, there's not too many options out there, so they're just going to try and get as many people as they can in there, and they do things like lower the rate during this time. Now, the hot months where you're going to pay a lot more, but you're going to have way more options. And those are going to be between the months of March and October. Okay, these are the months where it's going to get hot. You're going to have more availability, more units, more properties being open. College kids are going to be moving out of their current property that they're living at, so therefore that's going to open up. You're going to have people coming in for internships. A lot of people that go on a year basis, as far as like their lease term is concerned. So you're gonna have a lot of them moving out around, the summer months, the spring months, and things like that. Now, some people might even be moving out at the beginning of March or April because you may have come in and you might have subleased a place for 6 months because you just moved to the city and you moved in December or something like that. So these months you can expect to pay a little bit more, but your options are going to be way more than if you were looking for a place in between December and March. Between March and October is going to be the time where you're going to be able to see the most places, but you're going to pay a little bit more because the demand is going to be increased. So it's just like in real estate. If the demand is there, the price is going to go up. If the demand is not there, then the prices are going to lower a little bit to get people in. Okay, so those are my tips. If you're looking for a place to rent and you're not too picky about when you move or where you move, or if your options are going to be very, very limited, you can look for a discount during the months of December and March, and then after March leading up until October, you can expect to pay a little bit more, but your options are going to be a little bit more as well. Okay, so it's a catch-20 on everything. You kind of give and take. So that's the way the market works. Like always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment. Let me know if you have had any rental experiences in the past and you've noticed some things, or you got a discount some kind of way, or so forth. Whatever the case may be, just leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video. If you want to get in contact with me, you can always reach me out on social media. My contacts are in the description box below. And like always, I will see you guys around. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. Have a great night.